wearing cotton we didn't grow. He's got the red, white, blue, flying high on the farm. Semper Fi tattooed on his left arm. Spent a little more in the store for a tag. In the back it says USA. He won't buy nothing that he can't fix. With WD-40 and a Craftsman wrench, he ain't prejudiced. He's just made in America. That wife that decorates on the 4th of July, but says every day is Independence Day. She's golden room, teaches school. Some folks say it isn't cool, but she says the Pledge of Allegiance anyway. He's got the red, white, blue, flying high on the farm. Semper Fi tattooed on his left arm. Spent a little more in the store for a tag. In the back it says he's just made in America. Born in a heartland, raised up a family, King James and Uncle Sam. He's got the red, white, blue, flying high on the farm. Semper Fi tattooed on his left arm. Spent a little more in the store for a tag. In the back it says USA. Won't buy nothing that he can't fix. With WD he's just made in America. Made in America. Made in America. Yeah, my old man's that old man. Made in America.
My name is John McNaughton, and I've been painting for about 25 years now. And for the last 2 or 3 years, I've been concerned about our country and what's happening. About a year ago, I had the idea for this painting, and it came to me in a pretty bold way. I knew exactly what I needed to paint, and I knew that it would be a big effort to accomplish it. The amount of research and time that it would take would be more than anything that I'd done before. These men and women were passionately religious and saw the hand of God all around them. To God they gave thanks for His hand in the founding of this great nation. To Him, according to their own testimony, they turned for wisdom and strength when life and liberty hung in the balance. Certainly the debate on separation of God and state will continue, but no one can dispute how our founding fathers and patriots felt about God. This painting, One Nation Under God, is my personal witness and reminder to those who went before us that they knew from whence their blessings came. I believe that our Constitution was inspired, and as you look at this painting, I hope that you will consider where your place is in this country.
guy with a camera in the hand, so.
Yeah, I'm getting right now.
Hey, I need to get some help over here.
I'm sorry. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm doing it for you. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Above all powers, above all kings, above to all who are looking down, holding on to hearts still wounding. For those who've yet to find it, the place is near where love is moving. Cast off the robes you're wearing, set aside the names that you've been given. May this place of rest in the fold of your journey bind you to hope. You will never
never walk alone. In the shelter of each other, we will live, we will never walk alone. In the shelter of each other, your arms around us. If our hearts are turned to stone, there is hope, we know the rocks will cry out. And the tears aren't ours alone, let them fall into the hands that hold us. Come away from where you're hiding, set aside the lies that you've been living. May this place a rest in the fold of your journey, bind you to hold, that we will never walk alone. In the shelter of each other, we will live, we will live. In the shelter, in the shelter of each other, you will never walk alone. And your arms around each other, we will live, we will live. And your arms around each other, we will live, we will live. If there is any peace, if there is any war, we must all believe our lives are not our own. We all belong. God has given us each other, and we will never walk alone. In the shelter of each other, we will never walk alone. In the shelter, of each other, your arms around us. And your arms around us.
Send it to us.
That's all we have.
You got a full house today.
Oh, I know, it's crazy. But it's good.
Yeah.
A lot of the people I had to send outside to eat because we don't have no room in here right now.
I see that.
Are you doing live right now? Okay, good. Hi, my name is Brenda. I run the kitchen, and you can tell that we're pretty full tonight. We got a full house. It seems to be a lot of people, and we just pray that God opens the door more here at this facility so we can have more food and they're shutting down a lot of the shelters right now, and we're feeding over 100 people a night. And I know I'll get through tonight. I'm hoping that I have enough for seconds. But if you would like to donate, 6801 Western Avenue, Point Park.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. God bless you. God bless.
Leaders are up in arms. Now bishops are fired up over the new Obamacare-related rules.
What I want to know is, where are the women?
It's unconscionable, the whole program is unworkable, and it's definitely not constitutional.
As a woman myself, I could for one say that's not a war on women.
They think women care more about free birth control than about freedom of religion.
I refuse to choose something that violates my conscience and my rights as an American.
If everybody in America doesn't have religious liberty, nobody in America has religious liberty.
She put forward the narrative, the normalization of uncommitted sex as a good for women. Boy, she does not speak for all women.
The exemption said the only thing that counts as religious is what happens within the four walls of a church. This isn't the definition of religion.
I would ask unanimous consent to put into the record an open letter to the President that is being signed by women all over this country.
Government contraceptive programs inevitably change the sex, dating, and marriage markets in ways that lead to more empty sex. And I'm pretty sure they meant that in a negative way.
Honey, they don't drop the bombs unless they're over the target. Whatever it is that you're putting out there on this makes them really mad. So just keep doing that.
Hi, I'm Jason Hershey from the newly pioneered Washington, D.C. House of Prayer, and I'm standing here on the ellipse of the White House, just across the fence from our president's backyard, and I'm here to share great news with you. It's unprecedented that anything like this has ever happened before, but we've obtained a permit from the National Park Service to put up a tent on this land for over 40 days this fall, to literally do Tent of David day and night worship continuously from September 25th until November 6th, Election Day. We are thrilled about this because obviously we know in Psalms chapter 22 verse 3, the proper rendering of that scripture says that the Lord is enthroned on the praises of his people. I love that because before man ever steps into the polling booth this November the 6th, before we ever go in and vote the lever for man, we want to come to this place, on this ground right here, that's actually, it's under the surveillance of the Secret Service. It's part of the White House grounds to come on this land to get the presents by the palace in the capital city, just like King David did. And before we ever step into the polls, that we'd say, Jesus, you are the King of Kings, you are the Lord of Lords, believing that when his throne comes on the praises of his people, that Jesus came not to condemn the world, but to save it. that Jesus is good news for America and that He's coming to save this great nation. And so with great hope in our hearts and great joy in our spirits, we are blowing the trumpet to summon worshipers this fall from all 50 states. I believe that's the dream of the Lord, that we would have a worship team from all 50 states be represented at some point underneath this tent here. So I know 40 days is a long time, and many of you have jobs and can't come here for the whole time. But maybe you can come with your worship team for a weekend or a couple of days or for a full week and stand here, represent your state, represent your church, your movement, your house of prayer, wherever you're from, that we really could come together as the United States of America and do nothing but enthrone Jesus.
Hi, I'm Christina Garza, the Campus Outreach Director for Survivors of the Abortion Holocaust. Our nation is facing an unprecedented attack on faith and freedom. We all have a part to play and a duty in this day of crisis. We are asking for your help today.
Beginning at 5 p.m. on September 29th, 2012, we will engage in 72 hours of continuous prayer, prophetic witness, and arrests in front of the White House.
We will prayerfully and peacefully assemble as a twofold public witness.
First, we'll be a prophetic witness to the church declaring, if they outlaw your faith, the faith will become outlaws. Stand against the Health and Human Services mandate now, or soon jail may be the only option.
Second, we are setting those in elected office a warning. We will not comply. You hold office because we chose you, and we will not comply with the evil Health and Human Services mandate or surrender our God-given freedom.
This is why we need your help. We are working to bring a contingent of young people to the White House.
The response from students has been overwhelming. They are willing to travel, to spend their time, to risk their freedom.
Only one thing holds them back. Most students cannot afford to take a trip to Washington, D.C.
We want to offer students partial and full scholarships. Will you go to acts529.com today and donate?
Donate to bring that army of young people to the White House on September 29th.
Acts 5:29. We must obey God rather than men.
If you believe that our nation is in crisis, give today to send students from all over the country to the White House for Acts 5:29.
Because I will not comply.
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 Bezerati. Shabrele Bereshet Asher Tomanu Alai. Cause our God is an awesome God, He reigns from heaven.